Yo, what's up, man? It's Bezo803 on that social media. I got my co-host with me right now.
Hey, Ben Mikey Dawson. Mikey, we in the building. You see what it is?
Big Motion Podcast, exclusive interview. Who we got in the building right now?
Yo, what up? It's your boy Rob Biggaveli. Paid in full, never forget the ENT.
You know that. Man. You know that. Definitely, man. Been wanting to get you on here for a minute. You finally here. Appreciate you, bro. How you been doing? What's been going on, man?
I've been good. Same old. In the studio.
I got like money over there.
Yeah.
He locking in now.
Trying.
Locking in. You know, I see you dropped the Soul Ties record here recently. Mm-hmm. You know, you really putting those singles out consistently, man. Like, what gave you the motivation to, you do that instead of putting out, a new project? You kind of single driven currently.
I'm gonna be honest. Even when I started putting out the music. Now, when I really started putting out music, my first two things I put out was a little mixtape. Maybe had like 8 songs. It was called Now or Never.
Yeah.
Maybe had like 9 songs.
Yeah.
And I did Sincerely
2019.
Yeah, and I had that hosted by Mook.
Yeah.
That was like 7 songs. And then that's when I started doing singles.
Yeah.
But that's when I really started taking it serious. So I was going singles. Air BNB came in the mix. And then I was like, okay. And then it was about time I needed to just put a little album out on a little tape.
Word.
But I just like it because I like videos, man. So I be trying to throw a video for every song I make.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So how do you know? I know you record. You stay in the studio. You stay recording all the time. How do you know when? Okay, this is a song we need to move forward, do a video for. Or I'm gonna scrap this one. How do you know when you put that bag behind it? How do you know? You got your team. You ask them. Or?
Nah, it's really it's probably if any of my songs I probably got a feature on it.
Yeah,
it was probably not pre-planned. I probably did the song, then had it sitting, probably put a feature on it, or I probably was like, okay, I'll go to the studio and make a feature with it. But so as far as when I really know how to hear it. I feel like everything I make personally is good, even if I ain't here yet, if I ain't put it out yet, and it's just still in the cut. Like I'm the type of person no matter how much music I'm gonna make, you gonna hear it.
Yeah,
even if it don't come out now. If I got like 40, 50 songs still
in the tuck.
Just in the tuck,
Man, working on it.
So.
Yeah, man. I always like to ask artists that I know they stay in the stew a lot. How do you know, like, out of all those records, which one to pull? Right. Get kind of indecisive.
That's how you feel. How you feeling?
That first record that really, like, that Air BNB joint, the joint started going crazy. How did you go about putting that out, marketing it? Who produced it?
Okay. It's produced by Young Tango.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard of him.
Big shout, Young Tango.
Young Tango had the beat. I'll tell you exactly how the record came. That's crazy because he with me.
Right. That's Young Tango?
Nah, that's my boy Kenny.
Okay, pardon me.
How he come to play and all that.
All right, talk heavy. My bad.
I'm gonna get y'all the whole deep into the.
We here.
I remember coming to Columbia. He came to my crib. I think he came down from New York. He was like, I'm gonna go to the A this weekend. I ain't even never been in the A like that. So I'm like, all right, we go to the A. I'm gonna go with you. We out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, where we staying? He like Airbnb. Never been in Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? I know what Airbnb was, but you never been. So I'm like, all right. Boom. Sunday came. I'm hyped. I'm like, I'm calling him. Yo, you ready to go to Atlanta?
Right.
We go to Atlanta. We in the Airbnb. Dope ass Airbnb. This shit. 10 bedrooms. 10 bedrooms. Like, it's crazy. Living room all glassed out. Like, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Something I ain't never been in and slept in.
Yeah.
So I'm in there. Then I'm like, I'm about to go to the studio. So I put on the beat. I didn't know what I was going to say. And I was like, I'm on Demon Time. She on Demon Time. And that was it. That's all I had. I was in the crib. He was like, we'll go to the studio quick. I got in the car. So now I'm with him, 2 other people. So then I'm like, I'm on Demon Time. She on Demon Time. When I'm with my niggas, it's scheming time. That's all I had. And when I got to the studio, the rest, everything is a freestyle.
Wow. So that's your creative process. Usually, you just listen to the beat, put it together, kind of get a foundation, then freestyle out.
Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do until I get to the studio. 85% of the time, I don't even have the beat. I got the beat in my email probably. Like, so many people send me beats.
Just run it.
Yeah.
One take?
No lie.
Take?
Nah. Okay. I did something yesterday. It was kind of like one take.
I appreciate you could have popped it.
Word. I like to punch in.
Word.
Or I'll go in and write maybe 4 little bars. Word. Something to give me jump start. If it's like 4 bars, then I'm.
You gone.
It make my head hurt.
Word, man. We appreciate that, man. The song's coming out great, so obviously you know what you're doing.
The only thing that matter.
Yeah, man. Facts. So many, projects 2019 now and never. Like you said, sincerely, Rob Biggaveli. So much work you done put out, man. A lot of big features, but for the people that may not know you, because a lot of people know you having big motion. That's why you're here. We've been paying attention to you, all that good stuff. So we got to take it all the way back because I know you from doing parties.
Right.
And then you start doing, going crazy with the music. So we got to take it all the way back to the beginning.
Right.
So we can understand, who you are and for the people that's watching, man. So where are you originally from, bro?
Born and raised Yonkers, New York.
Yonkers.
Yep. What was it like growing up in Yonkers, man? A lot of heavy hitters came out of Yonkers.
Yeah, definitely. It was crazy. It was fun.
Yeah. Paint the pictures for you 9, 10, 11.
914. I'm Southside Yonkers.
Yeah.
I moved when I was 15, so I'm gonna be real with you. Southside Yonkers was like it wasn't easy. It was grimy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's because everybody know about the 5 boroughs, or that's what everybody hear about.
Yeah.
Yonkers was a place that listen.
Yeah.
You feel me? My mom lived in the projects. I lived in the projects with my moms. I lived with my grandfather.
Word.
Cousins stay on this side, so good thing about it.
Yeah.
I used to be all over a little bit too when I was young, like different areas.
What's the name of the project you was in?
Cottage, CPG.
Okay, word. Big shout out to them. So, like I said, a lot of heavy hitters come out of Yonkers. Mary J. Blige, DMX, The Locks. We can go on.
Right.
How did you see some of that?
I got to see DMX at with the Hood at video shoot. I used to see Jadakiss, The Locks a lot.
Yeah.
I ain't no lie. You seen them.
Yeah.
That's what I ain't too star-studded. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, when I see stars, I kind of was seeing them growing up. Like, okay.
A lot of
Shit,
northern
Locks,
people and even now Atlanta, they kind of got that same vibe. They see people all the time.
Right. So, yeah, X my favorite rapper.
Word, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's...
You got to it before I even asked you. Word. RP, man.
The whole Rough Rider movie, that's
that was a classic time, man.
That's my favorite. That's you can't,
Yeah.
That's number one.
So back then, of course, you wasn't doing music. So how did that whole movement, kind of influence you?
It was crazy. As a little kid, it was crazy. I had always wanted to be a rapper.
Okay.
I'm always Hot 97.
Yeah.
J. Cruz.
Yeah.
I used to call the radio station, be like, yo, you too young, and they hang up the phone.
Oh man.
No
word.
You know what I'm saying? And my aunts, no lie, my aunts, they was heavily into music. One of my aunts used to sing. She used to go to the studio.
Okay.
So she used to she always got headphones. Always had a CD player or tape player. Give it to me. I'm always listening to music. Got headphones on. They always got the CD. Back then they used to buy CDs.
Yeah.
So I'll go in her room, stacks, any type of music I wanted to listen to. I could have just.
Thinking back to those humble beginnings, you was a kid. What's some records you remember where you was like, man, this joint hard. It could have been an R&B record, could have been old school, Marvin Gaye or something. Could have been a hip hop record.
This is my second favorite people, or who my kind of I wanted to be like. It's Biggie, Hypnotized.
Okay.
Yeah. That was that right there.
Got the joint in reverse.
Video, man. You see that my mouth? That right there would have me like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll never forget that. Just watching that video and just.
Because all artists and DJs and people in this industry, man, we always got that moment as a child where we run across something like, whatever this is, I gotta do this.
Right.
I don't know if I'm a rap, I'm a DJ. I gotta be involved with this hip hop stuff. So I'm glad you answered that, man. That's big.
What?
So what back then was you writing? Was you at the cafeteria table freestyling it up?
We played freestyle in the park a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, definitely.
You was knocking heads off.
I was doing my thing. Doing my thing.
Yeah. I know up there back in that time. It had to been, some battles going on. You couldn't just jump in the cypher.
Right.
I know the bars had to be a certain way.
Right. I just was trying.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't even hot. They probably was. I was trying. I was like, fuck it.
It had to been something because now you make great records for the clubs, for the streets. Getting money, all that good stuff. But coming from YO, with a lot of lyrical driven artists. Now with the music you think now, how does that kind of influence or change your music, or do you even think about doing any of those type of lyrical records? You from YO, so it's in you. I know.
Yeah, definitely a lot, especially like DMX records.
Yeah, then that's your favorite artist. So do you when you put out future projects, you plan to give some people some depth as far as just tell some stories, or kind of like how your favorite artist doing.
Right.
Any of that coming?
Right. I'm gonna tell you if I can say a little similarity or something that I can say that comes a lot. If this is my music. I always talk about praying to the Lord.
That's big.
For my sins.
Word.
Like that,
Yeah. How important is it to you to put that type of content. You could pop it all day and it's gonna work. You
Right.
know, so how important is it for you to always put some of that good content in there, positive content in there?
Right, because then I'm keeping it authentic.
Yeah.
Keeping it as me. That's me.
Word. That's what's up, man. So fast forward, you know, you in YO and somehow South Carolina. What's that?
I moved down here my 11th grade year, high school.
Okay.
Kingstree, South Carolina. Shout out to the K.
Big shout Kingstree.
843.
Oh, yeah,
So that had to been like a culture shock for you.
Big one.
So
big
talk
one.
about, similarity, like just that culture shock,
I'm gonna say no similarities, but the culture.
No similarity,
But no, it was just different. A lot slower. Big difference. A lot of I went from up there high school. We used to take the public transportation school.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
down here I'm back on the yellow cheese bus. I'm getting on the bus 6 o'clock in the morning. This shit was horrible. I'm in the woods now. I live in the woods now.
Yeah.
Man,
How did you get, adjusted to that, man?
just had to come outside.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, man, I ain't coming outside. I ain't fucking.
Right.
That was my first homeboy, really.
Word, okay.
That's
what's up.
I'm like, I ain't coming out. Nah, I'm good. After about 2 weeks, and I had no choice, but I knew I'm here now.
Yeah.
Swear.
Okay.
I'm outside, but I loved it. Shout out to the K. You feel me? It's a big part of who I am today, honestly.
Word, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah. For the people that, I know you, but, some people may not know you. You ended up going, college and all that. So
of course, came to Sumter.
Big shout, Sumter, Moco, and all that.
Big shout out to Sumter. Big shout out to Moco.
How was that, experience for you, man?
It was great. I love college. That's probably one of the best experiences of my life.
Word.
Top 3 for sure.
Where you think what was your major?
Business administration.
Okay. So you think that kind of helped in any way with, the music business?
Yeah, definitely. Just even on the marketing side.
Yeah.
Even handling my own money.
Yeah.
Accounting, just marketing my own accounting.
Word. That's dope. That's dope.
And just the different values that the business, that business administration, that program taught me.
Word. Okay. We got to applaud that, man. Educated brother, don't sleep. He popping. He really popping.
And that's back to back too.
Yeah. We had 2 college graduates on here today, man. That really popping in the music industry.
Real.
Big shot Moon Rock, but so you at Morris College, and it's country around here too. It is what it is. We pop it though. It might not be the case, but we pop it around. We do still pop it. We party, we eat good, we get fly, all that good stuff. Don't get it twisted. So what was your experience here, man? I know you end up getting into the parties. What led to that?
I loved it, going to the parties out here. So definitely coming from it was Kingstree, and then it was here, and I'm like, oh nah, this is better than the Kingstree. We got Walmarts, we got stores.
Yeah.
You feel me? All right, so I'm in school, just going to the parties. I was going to the parties.
Yeah.
I didn't start thinking about throwing parties until my last year there.
Okay.
I kind of sat down. I was like, I ended up doing the 5th year there. Actually, I shouldn't have been there. So I'm like, didn't have a job. Pockets was hurting.
Yeah.
And it was like the end of my last semester before the year I was about to graduate. I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna do next? Before we get some money.
Yeah.
So I was in front of the dorm. I'm like smoking. I'm like, shit, I'm about to start throwing parties next year.
It came to you like
so cause for real, but cause back then the Greeks used to always do the parties.
Yeah.
All the schools around the whole state.
Yeah, I remember that.
And if people noticed after a while, the schools and colleges, the promoters started taking over a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it hit me at the same time that it was. Yeah, people at FMU, we on ENT, they was doing parties, Ocean Gang out there, and
what do you think caused that shift like that?
The Greek life. Life wasn't. It was starting. It was going down a little bit, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know if it was because there's less people, less students coming into school, or I don't know what it was, but
right. Big shout out to the HBCUs, man. We got to champion them. A lot of them facing a lot of, financial issues and all type of stuff. But definitely still recommend you go to one. How important is it to, just to go off track real quick, want to plug this. How important is it for you, to encourage people to attend the HBCU?
One thing, you're around your own people.
Yeah.
For sure. No, and if ain't nobody gonna show you more love than your own people.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Or just,
That's
so,
what's up.
But and it's just because the people that you go in that school with, they probably just like you.
Yeah.
For some reason, y'all there for a reason together at the same time. So it's like Y'all learn together, y'all build together, y'all grown up together. You still young, you still a kid. You get there, 17, 18 years old.
Word.
And you go through struggles, and it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Like, you go to college, there's some struggles because you still out in the real world. So you still kind of got to go get a job somehow. Where you got to make some money somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, see, when I was in college, I used to work.
Yeah.
At least half the year or something. I used to, try to.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
HBCUs, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. But depends. I think where you from plays a big part in it too.
Okay.
I grew up in New York around different.
Yeah.
Right. Different race. Then I got to Kingstree, or just black.
Yeah.
But I did like a year and a half there.
Word.
So I'm still kind of new down. I'm only a year and a half down here. Then I go to a HBCU.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, just black people.
Yeah.
Right.
Word. That's what's up, man. Big shout out to HBCUs out there, man. So do you remember your first party?
Definitely.
Talk about it, man. The idea came to you. Boom.
Yep. Sitting through at the VFW on the south side.
Wow.
Yep. The dorm director, I forgot his name, Spoon. He knew somebody. I think Lucky was his name.
I think it sounds familiar. Yeah.
So got in touch with him. Went to a party. He was like, "What type of party you went though?" I was like, "Free alcohol and free food." He's like, "You sure you gonna get him to come out and pay?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Trust me." I'm like, "I'm going to." I used to go to FMU parties.
Yeah.
They used to have the free liquor parties at the
the
American Legion out there.
Yeah.
And I used to see how crazy them shits used to go. So I'm like, "Shit, more. We need this out here." Like, we used to go to State, Benedict Island, and Columbia, wherever they parties was. Go crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna bring that here. So I threw the pajama jammy jam. Yup.
How was it?
Turned out about 400 people. Crazy.
Big numbers.
That party made me.
Yeah.
If it probably ain't hit, I probably would have been flopped from the start.
Who was DJing that night? You remember?
DJ Taz.
Big shout DJ Taz.
DJ Taz. I used to do DJ Taz from like my first 3-4 parties.
Word, man. Big shout to OG Taz, man. That's what's up, man. So after that, man, what was the journey like? You a promoter now. You stamp yourself. What was the journey like on at that point?
Just kept throwing them. It was getting packer.
Word.
Went from the VFW Phils.
Yeah, I remember Phils.
I was probably like one of the.
Yeah, that was a time right there.
To be honest, I was the first one to bust it wide open.
Yeah, that was a time right there, man.
Shout out to Bone.
Yeah, big shout Bone, man.
Shout out to Bone.
Big Bone Thorough, man. He took care of a lot of DJs
definitely.
and promoters in the city for a lot of years, man.
He definitely played a part in my, promoting. Like, I can tell you after VFW was.
What would you say your biggest joint was, man?
Biggest party?
Yeah. The one people still talking about when they run into you today, like, yo.
Jimmy Jam, the first one.
The first one?
The first one.
Yeah.
And then maybe homecoming, a couple homecomings.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't never get that first one.
Yeah.
That's
legendary.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah, man. So all the parties going on, what make you say, even though I know you when you was younger, you said you always wanted to, get into the rap. What make you say, you know what, it's time now? How did you know it was time?
When I graduated about 2012, I'm gonna say about 2 years later, about 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
My man D, shout out my man D from Baltimore. He went to Morris with me. He was like, I'm about to go to the studio, like real studio. So I'm like, I'm about to come. And me and him just started making songs. That day we went, we was going to Columbia, Quantum Beach.
Yeah, big shout.
Just going out there. And that first time I stepped in, it was actually in a real studio.
Yeah.
I ain't never looked back. I
got the bug.
I was just making music, but I wasn't putting shit out.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
making it.
What was the first joint you put out, man?
It had to be, I think, the song called No Life Is After. So it'd be and Now Will Never Take.
Okay, you came straight with a tape.
Yeah, straight with a tape.
So
About 10 songs, I think it was.
How many songs you think you had recorded before you put the tape out?
About 25, and they all lost files.
Oh,
yeah, that's
man.
just like me, just was recording.
It might be one of the ones in there.
Yeah, it's a couple. It's like one or two I was trying to remember, trying to find, but.
Wow. Yeah. So with the Now Never tape, what was one of the records that was standing out that people were like, yo, I like that one, or look at the numbers, it was doing something.
I was just looking at the tape. I used to get the star on it. It's What's Love? It's a song on there called What's Love, and Big Blunts, Big Pimpin'.
So you put it out to the people, the DJs, everybody, community, everybody receiving it well?
Nah.
Okay. Nah.
Nah, not that.
Hey, that's thorough. That's thorough. That's thorough.
But
how that made you feel though?
Nah, when I just put it out, it gave me more like motivation.
You want to see what was going on.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I finally put something out. Am I serious?
Yeah.
Now I'm asking myself, are you serious now? You just put a tape out 10 songs.
Yeah.
Okay, but everybody around me used to be like, nah, I like it. Like when I play with people.
Word. That's
respect. They ain't getting no traction.
Word. So after that, you came with Sincerely Rob, Biggaveli.
Yeah, had hosted by Money Mook.
Hosted by DJ Money Mook.
Shout out my dog Money Mook.
So, what was the process like, in the planning for that one?
I just call them every day.
They came in the same year. Mm-hmm. So you hit them with that one and you got the traction you wanted. What was the planning for that? What was the motivation? Because you could have just said, man, you know what, man, I'm going to go turn these parties back up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what made you keep going, and what was the whole inspiration behind that joint?
Calling Mook every day. Like, yo, how we gonna host the tape? Like, I did a song today. I'm sending to him what you think about this, what you think about that, and he just kept saying, "Let's do it. We're gonna do it. Let's do it." So we did it. Yeah. Put like 7 songs on there. Word.
Well, I know my nigga joint Backdoor.
Yeah.
Those are the joints that stood out for me. But what any other joints that was like slapping?
Two girls.
Two girls.
Yeah. In grad school. Number the first one, grad school.
Word. That's what's up, man. And that was 2019. Saying you didn't put out another tape till 2022. So in that space, what was you doing in that space?
Just recording.
Yeah.
Just recording. So was that 2019 and 2020 come? I'm just still recording. Then
I know you put some singles out.
Yeah, that was the singles.
Yeah. So that's when you kind of clicked like, let me just keep these singles moving.
Yeah. I was doing singles and videos, and then that's when I really started getting some more traction. Like people, the views, people watching, mad feedback. Yeah, I'm like, okay, we're serious now.
So did you have like a collection of records when Air BNB was one of them, or did you
Air BNB was one of them.
I know you was recording heavy, so
I maybe had like a bunch of songs, because even though the songs that came out after Air BNB, they was just like recorded.
Okay.
Around the same time, because I probably I still had Air BNB when I ain't put it right out.
Yeah, right.
I hold it for a little bit, but they all came out right at the same time.
Word. That seemed like the one you really put that push behind, and it took off for you, man. So how did that feel to finally get that one?
That was great, man. I put the song. Now when I made it, I listened to the song every day, every hour, every minute. You got in the car with me, you was gonna hear it over and over.
You knew that was the one?
Yeah. Because then everybody was like, everybody else like they like it, but why you keep playing it so much? I'm like, this shit hard. But then I shot the video, and I put a clip of the video out, and that's when shit just went up. The shit went up so much I had to reshoot the video. People don't even know that clip of the video I put out is not the same video.
So what gave you the the mind frame to say we gotta reshoot this joint? Because some artists might just roll with it.
Right. I love the video, but the feed, it was just too much. Too. Even though I guess they liked the clip of the video, but I knew because I also didn't do it how I wanted to do it really. Yeah. The first one, I'm gonna release it one day. Yeah. But I'm actually in a hotel in Myrtle Beach. But I was like, nah, I gotta go bigger with it. That's why I ended up with it in the Air BNB.
I gotta applaud you for that, man. Because that means you taking this thing serious as an artist. And I seen you moving around, seen the joint going crazy, locking in with Mook and all that. And I was like, you about to do something. You know what I'm saying? As a DJ, when somebody about to do something. Right. We run into artists all the time. We like, he ain't serious. And I seen you, I was like, he about to do something. You know what I mean? Right. So Air BNB joint screaming everywhere. Y'all go check that out if you haven't already. Even if you did, run it back. What I'm saying? So, after that, now and never. What made you say, okay, it's time for a project now? So the singles were going crazy. Air BNB done hit.
Crazy. It just Air BNB probably been out. When that came out, the tape came out early January 2022. Air BNB was out the video was September 2021. So 2021. Yeah, it was about a whole year later. Right. It was about it was too.
You just knew it was time.
I waited too long. Yeah.
You just knew it was time at that point.
Yeah. And I already had the tracks built up. I already had them.
And I mean, star-studded list of features. Yak Gotti, Rennie Rucci, TK Kravitz. I mean, Joe Gifted. Yeah. We had him on the pod a few weeks ago.
Shout out to Joe real good.
That's like unheard of for up and coming artist, man. You went all the way in.
I did.
So what was the science behind that, man? Grabbing those big name artists that having big motion out here.
What's the first?
That count up with
all right, so I did the count up, Unfoot.
Yeah, Unfoot.
Scully from the upstate.
Count up, Splash, Doughboy D. I mean, loaded.
Yeah, right. So I'm in June. Shout out to June.
Yeah, big shout out June 2nd.
Record with June sometime when I'm out here. So I was recording with June. He was like, I got a beat for you, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna get a feature with Rennie. I just ain't had the track ready, but he was like, yo, I got a beat for you then. So he played it. I came up with the hook. Boom, had the hook. Probably sent it to a couple weeks later. It took me like 5 months before I even put my verse on that.
Damn.
Yeah,
what was the weight?
It was just I was trying to come with it, and I didn't want to freestyle, so I was like, I'm gonna write it.
Yeah.
And when I finally got to write it, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning in my house, smoking mad weed.
It just came to you.
Yeah, and I was playing like 5 in the morning. I probably wrote 2 lines and stopped, but for some reason I stayed up till like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I finally finished
That's that Just Like Me record, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check that one out. So, that's kind of like your creative process, man. You just, whenever it comes to you, you just come. You ready.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Same thing. Yeah, Gotti. I was just in Atlanta. I had the song already. That song was already done. I just had open verse.
Yeah.
And it just hit me. I'm like, try a little marketing. I'm like, let me see.
Word.
Okay, let me see YSL. I'm like, okay, I ain't got the money to go get Thug and Gunner.
Word.
So I was like, I like Yak. So I think Yak could go good on the song. So I linked up with them that night, and then Unfoot came in the studio maybe about an hour or two later.
Yeah.
And what's crazy now, before I went to the studio, I called my homeboy. He was like, yo, you gonna do Yak? He was like, you need to do Unfoot. That's when Unfoot had that song that was going crazy at the time. So I was like, all right, but I was still on the Yak. I'm like, I'm gonna go with Yak Gotti. So like, but when see him come in the studio that night, we worked out a good price and then shit. And when in the other room came out with that track.
Word, man. I mean, still, Air BNB going crazy, of course. That stamp you in the music game. You could have easily said, I'm gonna do this joint just me, so I can continue to let them know what's going on. So what was the motivation behind getting the features on there like you did? And I know coming up in the music game, you just putting money out. But you got some heavy hitters on there. So what was just the motivation for saying
I just wanted to do
this
something.
tape gonna be a lot of big features on here?
I just wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
I want to go back with that. We trying to get on. Everybody trying to go on. You trying to find your lane or find a wave.
Right.
So I was trying to, I remember days when rappers that's what they was doing. They was going to get you ain't got to get your top dog feature.
Yeah.
Just get link with people. Get some features. Work with people.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to pay to work with some people. Sometimes it come natural, it's free. But so I just wanted to work. I just wanted to work.
Word, man. So how was it? Moving around Atlanta. Recording with these different artists and. Coming from South Carolina, and now you move around Atlanta because you be moving around.
Right.
So what's it like out there for you, man? Day to day.
I love Atlanta, man. Since when when the pandemic happened, everything was closed down except Atlanta.
Yeah, I see. I
couldn't stay in the house.
Atlanta was lit.
I was like, shit, we can just go to Atlanta every week, couple days, and we was just down there.
Yeah,
not going to strip clubs. Blue Flame, Swamp Mizzle in there. I go to Swamp Mizzle. Hey, we got this track Air BNB.
Yeah.
They dropping it. They just going up in the Blue Flame. I might go to another club. Blue Ivy, that's PB Longway DJ in there. Hey, drop the track, Airbnb. I was going to do the strip clubs, pin-ups.
Yeah.
Going crazy, had them drop the tracks. And then I started noticing some DJs, I'll be honest, might pay them $1,500, but they was liking the track so much, they was dropping it back 3-4 times. I'm like, okay, now I really got something. I'm like, okay, they fuck with me.
That's hard.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I ended up moving down there maybe about a year later. Even that whole year, I was just stood there back and forth between here and South Carolina.
Yeah.
But I finally moved down there, and then I got an engineer that's from out there. I'm always shout out my man Details. I always record with him. He's born and raised in Atlanta, so of course he know a lot of people. So I bumped into this TK Kravitz in the studio one day. He brought me to the studio to record. And to find out actually it was actually their people's studio.
That's Atlanta for you, man.
Yeah. So we bumped in. So I locked in, and we ended up coming up with the song Soul Ties.
Yeah, man. So that brings us, to the Soul Ties record, man. I see that's, the next one up to bat. What made you, out of all those, big records, man, I'm pretty sure you're going to revisit a few other ones. What made you say, yo, we're gonna push this one now?
Once we did it, it was done, and we played that shit back. We just knew.
That one of those ones, too, man.
He even said, I'm going to put you in the game with this one.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I appreciate you. That was hard. I ain't expect him to do a verse and a hook. He looked out.
So who's your favorite feature so far? If you had to choose one.
I'm gonna say
like the
TK.
chemistry was there.
I'm a TK. So every feature I got, I recorded with everybody in the studio except Rennie.
Oh, that's hard, man.
Everybody else, but usually they're locked.
That's hard. That's hard.
Everybody else like.
So is that how you like to record? Or
yeah, I like that.
Now everybody be sitting joints.
Yeah.
I
like that. I like that.
So you say TK Kravitz your favorite one?
Yeah.
Word. Big shout out to him, man.
Shout out to that. Even when on phone was in there. It was a good time. Yeah, it was cool.
Word.
All of them to be honest, but I'm sitting on TK.
Word, man. That's what's up. So what's your painting a picture for you in the studio, man? You know, you like a lot of people. You like just you and the artist, engineer, or just yourself. I like girls around. What's your process?
Don't like a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. Sometimes I like even just go by myself, just me
Right.
engineer,
Yeah.
or me and another person. I gotta feel your energy. Everybody can't be in the studio with you.
Yeah, yeah.
That man can be your best friend, but studio vibe energy different, right?
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
talk too much,
Right,
or you
yeah,
gonna say,
yeah.
"Oh, this,
Yeah.
chill." You feel me messing me up.
Yeah.
But I maybe two people, maybe come like two,
Word.
3 people. But if it's a lot of us, then I'm probably doing a feature with somebody. You know?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Some type of vibe. But I like to keep it. Yeah.
So what we just closed out 2022. You've been putting in. I mean, you one of the hardest working artists. To say you had a short run since you put out stuff, but you done kind of surpassed people I've seen.
2 million streams.
As far
on
as
Spotify.
with the work, with the work you putting in. Mm-hmm. So, what do you attribute that to, man? Because you got people that have been working for double, triple the time as you, and respectfully, they don't have that kind of motion. Right. So, what do you attribute that to?
You gotta really want to do it. First thing first. Number 2, gotta be in you. I love music. I really love me. I'm pretty sure y'all love music.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you do what y'all do. So it's like you gotta, and I would say it's just I'm self motivated.
Yeah.
So I just I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest. If I'm really gonna do it, like there's some days. It's like, man, I ain't doing this shit. Like, nah, you in too deep now.
Yeah.
Like,
in
right.
too deep.
In too deep.
Yeah. I like when Nipsey said, R.P. Nipsey, he said he done felt every emotion with his music shit. You think you can feel him when he said that? Yeah. Some days you like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Next day you back on it.
Yeah.
But I think the key to anything is being consistent though.
Right.
Because we're not gonna be motivated every day, man. So I see the work you putting in, you being consistent, putting out records, connecting with people. I mean, you got to figure it out, man. I got to applaud you for that because a lot of people don't, and not even in music, just business. Period. That's why I asked you earlier. Kind of did that your college experience help with that?
Because I'm glad you said that. Just another thing, I'm learning the business.
How important is learning the business? Tell the artist, man.
It's number one.
They got to know.
If you ain't trying to learn the business or don't know the business, I'm beyond. You shouldn't be doing it.
We're going to pull that. That's a bar
once
right
you
there.
learn the business and you figure it out, then you know what you need to do or what you can do. I check my stats every morning. Probably got people don't even check their stats. I know what I do day by day, by week, or like I'm from every stat. Spotify follower, listener, to the stream, to what song. I mean everything. That's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning.
That's hard.
So
I like that, man.
And then like I said, once you learn the business, you'll know. If you know how much you get paid per streams. Some people don't know that.
Yeah. Some people not getting paid.
Yeah. And then
that's
actually, and I got like a real nice little distribution deal.
Okay.
Empire in Atlanta.
Okay, word.
Like mom, so
we gotta pop that distribution deal with Empire. You can't just say little. That's big. That's big motion.
Too humble.
Right.
Everybody ain't got one of them.
Swear.
I had shout out to them. I had that since about the beginning of April 2021.
That's hard, man.
That why you gotta big
that up. We can't let you just walk past that. That's hard, man. I love the work you putting in, man. Glad you came by. Today, man, we getting a lot of juice from you, a lot of information. This is what we do this for, to know your story for the fans and also for any artists that's looking on, because they watch the show. It's growing every week, and you telling you stuff you dropping, they need to know.
Right.
If you're serious about this thing, that's the stuff they need to know. So I appreciate you for sharing that stuff with us. So far in the game, man, what would you say was your biggest accomplishment?
Getting over million streams. Just being able to really
getting 2 million streams.
Yeah. 2 million.
Right, and then that's just like Spotify, like a total everything though, all I'm over 3.
Word.
Okay.
3 times 4. So and that's just that know. I mean, it motivates me. It makes me feel good. I'm like, okay, people.
Yeah.
It's when people are really listening. You be like, okay,
Yeah.
that's the.
Gotta keep going.
And before I go any further, I gotta give a shout out to music trafficking DJs because
Big shout, appreciate it.
They played a big part in
Yeah.
Air BNB, and I'm gonna tell you how. Still to this day, I get a phone call at least once a week.
Yeah.
They be like, yo, I heard your song Air BNB.
Yeah.
How you heard it? I got a CD in the store. I swear to God, I'm talking about in the surrounding state. I mean, people in Buford.
Yeah,
man, like, yo, I'm in.
Yeah.
I was listening to Pooh Shiesty with Boots, and then she was like number 12 on it. I'm like,
hey, that's a little,
that's
a little tactic we use, man.
I'm
Big
like,
shout DJ Effect, DJ Candy
I'm
Bang.
gonna be real with you. I gotta give it a big shout out.
Yeah.
They don't. Cause it's my first time saying it.
Yeah.
Like I graduated high school in 2006. I had a dude call me maybe a couple months ago that I ain't seen or speak to since 2006. Guy touched me through Facebook. It was playing it in the car. Like, hey, this you? I said, yeah. How you heard it? He's like, I got a Boosie CD out of the store. And I said, wow, this keep
music
like
trafficking. Maybe we gotta load the music trafficking DJ drop up, man.
Yeah.
Music trafficking.
Like I said, even
DJs.
still to like even now, like I had somebody call me last week.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we in 2023 now. This Airbnb came out 2021.
Yeah.
We're still getting
pop it.
calls. Yeah.
We try to tell the artists, man, lock in with us, man. You one of the artists that locked in with us. We try to tell people lock in with us. We do all kind of things, but we still move the mixtapes through the hoods, through the stores, the mom and pop stores.
Right.
You know,
word of mouth, all that.
People still listen to CDs. If you driving a 2014 or less, you got a CD player. The hood still tapped into CDs. So as an artist, it's still good to get mixtape placements. And we put our stuff on the internet as well. So
also do flash drives.
Yeah, flash drives as well. We rolling that out. So you know that's one of the things we do, man. We're gonna put you out there any way we can. Right. And I'm glad you said that because you know the artists and people need to hear that, man. You know, it really helps the brand and what you're doing. So definitely appreciate that. Big shout to DJ Cannon Bang, big shout to DJ Effect, the whole team, DJ Freddie Chapo, DJ Money Mook, DJ Solo Star, DJ Al, everybody, man. Big shout, 3T, DJ Addiction, everybody, man. We working right now. And so what's next for you, man? What can we expect right now, man? 2023 is here. What can we expect from you, man?
Definitely a lot more music. I'm just trying to, still, like I said, I'm in the studio every week. Every week I'm in the studio. Yeah. I was just in there, like I said, I was just in there yesterday. Being there again this weekend.
Yeah.
Back in there next week when I go to Atlanta again. You know,
I like artists like that.
You gotta have the music.
Get your ass in
I'm
the
trying
studio.
to get this money. I'm trying to make it for real. Independently with the deal, however it come. But I know you gotta have that music ready.
Yeah, you gotta have that, man. And I you know, right now, man, even though earlier you said, you know, the first, you know, one or two didn't give you that traction you wanted, man, but you building catalog. So when you do drop that big one, they're gonna be able to go back and listen. Right. One thing I hate as a fan of music is when an artist get one and then I try to go back and listen to the old stuff and they got nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna tell you another thing I do. Imagine, let's say I got all this music, right? I said a record label come, right? And they actually want to rock with you. And then they say, okay, from this point on, we own your music, whatever, but your old catalog is yours. Fine. So let's say, because you know, everybody don't blow. A regular might just come get you one, build you up. Let's say they want to build me up, and okay, we're going to work these records, and then I blow. And don't forget them old. My old catalog's still there.
Exactly.
The fans going to resurface. And
exactly.
You got to have something.
Man, you dropping jewels right now, man. That's why it's good to make sure all your stuff is on the proper channel, screaming and available. Don't worry about if it ain't getting emotion right now. When you catch that big one, they gonna go back. Right. Because as a fan, I go back.
I do that too.
I'm gonna go back and listen to the first joint. What he was talking about on his first one. Right. You know, it might not be as great as the one that took off. Maybe it is, but I like to go back and listen. So
I'm a music nerd. I like to see how your cadence, flows, all that.
I see some people be like, yo, sometimes you shouldn't put out all the music. You should try to take that song and make it a hit. And sometimes it don't work like that. Sometimes it's just, you know, you can't stand still.
There's no one formula to this thing.
Right. It's definitely. It's never
you got to do what works for you, and obviously it's working.
Right.
So you know, keep doing your thing, man. That brings to my next point. You know, what advice you have for the artists out there, anybody that's trying to do anything great. Right. You know. That they might wake up tomorrow, man. It's not going where I wanted to go, or you know, they trying to get this thing going. You know, what advice could you give somebody? It don't even have to be a music person.
Right.
Just
never give up.
Yeah.
Never give up. If you really want to do it, do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, your friends might not agree with you. Your family might not agree with you. They might not. You feel me? Don't expect to have fans from the start. Don't expect everybody to be behind you. Don't you feel me? Expect the less. Expect nothing. Because nobody's gonna give it to you. Nobody's gonna hold your hand.
Yeah.
You know, and just do it. If you're gonna put the music out there, make sure it's everywhere. It's everywhere. We know we got all these distribution companies too, but it's more than like my music everywhere. Vivo. You know what I'm saying? Like you
dropping gems, y'all.
A lot of artists' music on Vivo.
You dropping gems.
You know, like SoundCloud, everything gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
When you put Rob Biggaveli such and such, it's gonna pop up no matter what social media platform app it is.
Google him right now.
And I mean, you know, it's hard to be a creative sometime and think about all that stuff.
Right.
So, you know, that had to come from, you know, the education. Just
right. Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely. I'm gonna say the education and just the struggle of growing up in New York. Just you know, see my mom struggle. Just to gotta become strong somewhere. Some you know.
Yeah. Word. That's what's up.
Gotta go through some things to you know.
So as an artist, man, you know, we go to certain artists for certain vibes and things like that. Just for example, if I want to hear some bars, I might turn some Nas or J. Cole on. If I want to hear some count music, I might, you know, Young Scooter or whatever.
Right.
You know, for you, what you want to be known as, you know, as an artist?
What I want to be known as?
Yeah, you know, what kind of vibe you want?
Oh,
I want
good music. Good riding music.
Riding music.
Good ride. You know, when you in your car, you're gonna be able to play me the whole way. Where you going? Like, and it's not
good road trip.
Yeah, and they gotta be
on the way to the club.
Yeah. No matter what, it's gonna match whatever type of vibe or mood you in. I might want to have like, if you feeling sad, you want to hear some pain music. I got that. Want to hear a little bit of club energetic music. I got that. If you want to hear some mellow, just like I said, ride, just
okay.
You know,
summertime,
drop top.
Okay,
you know,
pop it,
put the
big motion.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I hear that too, man. You know,
good music.
I hear that too in your music, man. So that's love, man. How you go about choosing what producers, what beats, you know, kind of movies?
So shout out to Unbeatable. Is my man Sip got hit from out of Columbia. Sip, he also got the studio up there in Columbia.
Yeah.
I always was recording with him when I'm in South Carolina, between him and June.
Yeah.
But he also make beats.
Okay.
So like most of some tapes, a lot of them records here, Unbeatable, Sip got hit, that's their beats. And they just seem like we a match made in heaven. So
okay.
Other than that, I used to if I'm a YouTuber beat, that's how I came across the Young Tango and TNT beats back in the day. I would put like A Boogie type beats.
Okay, word.
Type beats. And then, but like more now, like I tell you, my email probably get 1,000, 2,000
loaded.
Loaded.
They're trying to catch some of that motion.
Yeah. And,
so how do you just comb through those joints, man? You just load one up.
I tell you, I'm not lying.
This ain't it. Go to another one.
Go in the car, on the radio studio.
Yeah.
Go through the email, and I'm gonna search beats.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna see when they come, and I just click through them.
Word.
They low, and I just play them. It was crazy. I got a lot of people say I got a good ear to it, and I believe I do.
Yeah.
I know the beat in the first 5 seconds when I'm using it not. Like, come on.
That's hard. That's hard, man.
Okay.
So, what? You know, I know you said DMX your favorite artist, man. You know, growing up even to now, you know, what artists inspire you the most, man? As an artist, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say artists, and because I'm gonna say lately too, like in the last decade type thing.
Yeah.
I was a big Schoolie fan, like K Camp.
Yeah.
A Boogie, one of my favorite artists. Them type of vibes.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Good vibes. Yeah.
Like
I love K Camp
like
music,
that.
man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. K Camp, you know, you got you a little joint. You on the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Saying you got the girls too.
Word. That's what's up, man. What can we expect for you, man? We get a new project, or
yeah.
I know we got Soul
like
Ties moving.
I record so much, so you gonna see some videos coming, definitely.
Okay.
I got a track that's out, CPN. You gonna see a video for that.
Okay.
That's gonna actually bring more traction to the song. The song is dope. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just do it. It was on a little tape I just put out, 6-track EP.
Okay. What's the name of that joint?
I forgot my old tape. That's crazy.
It's on streaming sites?
Yeah. It's,
I did my homework.
Still Living Fast.
I'm
tripping. Still Living Fast. Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually a dope. That's actually a dope EP.
How's that joint? How that joint doing for you, man?
I think I got like 100,000 streams on Spotify.
That's some numbers on there.
about 50, 60 on Apple Music. It's doing good. Let me know that you're really listening. And
you keeping your foot on the next, man. Having that big motion. That's the most important thing. Because it's real easy to lose that motion.
Right.
Taking a break or just getting creative block, and I mean, you just can't stop going. You just keep putting it in the face, man. And I love that about
that music in the bag.
What you're doing, man. So, I always ask everybody this question before we get up out of here. Top 5 dead or alive, brother. Rob Biggaveli.
Jadakiss.
Why yo?
Jadakiss, DMX.
DMX, why yo? 3 more.
Am I doing mine?
Yours. All
right, so because 2 sides.
No particular order.
Is it who I like to ride to if I'm gonna get in the car, or who I'm gonna be like, musically wise, like how you be like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Which one y'all want? What's the riding? Like when I'm riding,
I want both.
I want both. If I'm
both.
riding like this, I'm getting in the car. Jadakiss, DMX, Lil Boosie.
Okay.
That A Boogie might come in there.
Yeah.
Money Man.
I love a couple 1 or 2 people that
I can see that too. You a Money Man fan. I like Money Man.
Yeah.
Popping. He be popping.
Yeah.
What about the other joint?
But if I'm gonna do like the real it's a music fan who I
politics.
Yeah. And I'm a DMX.
Yeah.
Jay-Z. I'm gonna do it without Biggie and Pop. They'll definitely be in it. They're in my Biggies, but if I'm gonna just leave them out, just like on their own.
Yeah, okay, I got
so I'm gonna go like I said, DMX, Jay-Z, Nas, Lil Wayne, Drake.
Oh shit!
I'm a Drake fan. I rock with Drake. He ain't trip. He tripping.
Hey man, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man. Do you ever go back home to NY?
I ain't been up there. My grandfather passed about 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
That was the last time I was up there. But nah, cause a lot of my family moved down here too.
Word.
I got an aunt, couple cousins that's still up there. But,
yeah.
Not too
How you feel about the New York artists kind of?
Oh, now I'm
got the drill going crazy.
It's crazy. Like the last 2 months, I'm on them. Like I'm on them. I'm bumping them.
Yeah.
I'm on the New York drill pages. It was crazy. Like the next part of like this year, I'm gonna be working with a lot of them artists. That's where I'm gonna shift to.
That's gonna be hard.
That's my plan. That's my plan. I'm gonna shift.
They popping it up there, man.
I made a couple tracks with some drill beats.
They got their own drill vibe. Like it's crazy right now.
The Bronx, and then I tell people. Like I said, I got a couple of tracks on some drill beats, I think it's the Yonkers in me.
Yeah.
Like Yonkers, Yonkers and the Bronx, they right next to each other. They like brothers and sisters.
Word.
Don't lose that.
But it's wild. That drill is wild. Out the Bronx is wild. Yeah. Some of it trash. I don't care what they say. Some of it, but
definitely.
What I like the best of it is the beats, man, because they're taking like old beats that they sample. I love that the most.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest thing right now.
That's that nostalgic, kind of vibe and all
but
that.
It'd be easy for him because he already know what to do.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
I think they probably they tell them about how they killing each other too much.
Yeah. That's why it's good to have a balance. You got like the TK Kravitz record, and I love it, man. I love what you're doing, man. So you got any shout outs for the people, man?
Man, shout out to everybody. My number 1 fan, day 1 fans, all my homies, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole everybody. Paid in full ENT.
Know that
again. Paid in full.
You know that.
ENT. Shout out to the whole Carolinas, bro. I'm real South Carolina.
Where they can find you on social media?
Instagram is Rob_Biggaveli.
Yeah.
Facebook Rob Biggaveli. Twitter Rob Biggaveli.
Yeah.
Everything Rob Biggaveli. I'm gonna pop up Snapchat.
Word. And I know it's Morris College homecoming weekend this weekend.
Right.
So we know you got some big things popping. Can you talk to the people about that real quick?
What's going down with the whole weekend? We at American Legion.
Okay.
Got B-Lord out there tomorrow, Money Move, Freddie Chapel, DJ Rhythm. Saturday night, of course, I got the heavy hitters, Pay Me, Debo, Mook again. And it's like my 11th homecoming.
11th homecoming. It seemed like, the energy is there for this one.
Yeah.
You feel that too?
Because the last real homecoming was 2020.
Right.
Yeah, 2020.
Cause I got people that I'm talking to. Yeah, I'm coming in town. I'm like,
right. Yeah. This the one. Just like I said, it's been 3 years.
My son, mom, she graduated from there. She hit me like 2 weeks ago. I need you to keep him because I'm popping out. I'm like, okay, homecoming lit this year.
Right.
I'm gonna be at the basketball game Saturday. Me and DJ MP, man. So we're gonna rock out the basketball game. So that's what's up, man. American Legion. all weekend long.
All weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Paid in full entertainment. You know that, man. The big homie, you know, doing this thing real heavy out here from South Carolina to Atlanta. We going global with it. Rob Biggaveli. Man, we appreciate you for coming by, man. It's an honor to sit down here with you. Like I said, from the moment I started paying attention, I was like, yo, this guy's going somewhere with it. So we're going to be watching. We locked in with you, man. It's going to be a pleasure to, you know, see how far you take this thing. You know, the sky ain't the limit, man. You going beyond the skies, man. Keep pushing, keep working, keep putting out good music, man. We locked in with you, Big Motion Podcast, Music Trafficking DJs. You already know that, man. So keep doing your thing, brother.
I appreciate you.
Word.
You. I can't wait to see y'all a year from now.
Hey, man, we going to have to spin it back.
We
locked in.
I got faith in y'all.
Bro, we lock in. We come down to the A. Well, we got to bring it. We mobile with the pod. You know, we locked in, bro. So we going to keep paying attention and keep on working together. We locked in right now. I go by the name of Bezo803 on that social media. This is my co-host right here.
Hey, Ben Mikey Dallas. I'm Mikey, man. We up.
Big Motion Podcast, exclusive interview. Big shout DJ Effect on the boards. You know what's up, man. We out.